Hey, book lovers of YouTube, I'm here to review A Little Bit Country by Brian D. Kennedy. It's a very sweet novel. The story basically follows Emmett and Luke, two guys around 17 years old, and Emmett is an aspiring country singer. He wants to be the first gay country superstar, and he moves to a town in Tennessee and takes a job performing at Wanda World, and he thinks this could it's like a theme park, and he thinks this could help him build his career. And then Luke is a small town guy in Tennessee who is more insecure. He doesn't like country music and is more dealing with stuff internally, and the two basically meet and they form a connection, and it's basically just like a rom-com. But I would like to think this is more of I didn't really find it too funny, I mean, there's a lot of cuteness too, but there's like some drama too, so it's not really too funny, I would say, but it's in the romantic category. And this is his debut novel, Brian D. Kennedy. And yeah, so let's jump right in. So, what I liked about this book is that it was a really unique love story. I feel like there's not too many gay books or movies or any stories that focus on country music like this. I feel like lately, the LGBT community and country music have been coming together more. So I think it's a good timing for this book too. I feel but from a business perspective or whatever you want to say. But I think it was really sweet actually to see a story like this with a small town romance with a country singer, but it being gay. I really found that cute and sweet, and I really loved that aspect of the story. And I found Emmett and Luke both to be very well written characters. Emmett being the more confident, he's fully out of the closet, he's a dream follower guy, and then Luke being more like he's struggling with sexual orientation, and he's more poor. He's growing up in the small town area, so he's not as wealthy, so he has his own issues, but they both struggle with things, you learn. But I really liked how they were both written and how they had their own inherent sweetness to them. Neither of them were cocky, and they both seemed like real humans you would meet in America, two guys in their later high school years, and I feel you could know someone like Emmett and Luke, So I really liked that. Yeah, and I thought it was very clever, how they put together Dolly Parton into the story, and I found that funny. So the one of the singers, Wanda Jean, who is the owner of Wanda World, she is a knockoff Dolly Parton, is what I mean. So I thought that was really cute, to see that in the story, which was really fun. And I really also enjoyed how this book tackled generational trauma, and I think nowadays that's being talked about more, and how it's about being yourself despite having generational trauma in your family. And I found that really inspiring, and I don't want to say too much without spoiling it, but that was really nice to see how it tackled that in the book. And I don't know, I haven't really read books yet where it really dives into that with the characters. I've seen it in movies recently, but it was really cool to see how one of these guys, his family has a lot of pain, which was really emotional too, but really inspiring. I really liked also in this book their first date. It was so cute. I love small town romances, in movies and books. So their first date was really well written. I feel it's really sweet how they are by the water, and just it felt very natural too. That and it captured that youthful spirit of love. That the excitement you get when you go on a first date, which I thought was really cute and exciting. And yeah, I think this book had some really good drama too, like I was saying earlier, especially towards the end. There's stuff that goes down that I wasn't expecting, and it at times it did feel a little far-fetched. I feel like, and I don't. It's a book, you know. I mean, it did go a little like I feel like it had twists, but like sometimes the twists were like, oh wow, this is very like out there, you know. I didn't really, you know. So I think that maybe is why I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars. I feel like it's an amazing book, but some of the twists felt a little like maybe too crazy. But I still love this book, you know. I think it's so cute and so sweet, and yeah, I just too love how these characters learn so much from each other. You know, I feel like there's been stories like this in the past where one character is out more of the closet and then the other is more insecure. But so I've seen that before, and especially in movies. I love movies too, so I've seen that in movies a lot. But I think this was done in a very natural way, and you really learn how Luke is struggling and how it's really hard for him to come out. And I felt that to be very inspiring and intriguing too, because a lot of people like don't understand the pain, you know, and then some people have like different journeys with like Emmett is proud now, and then Luke has factors that are making it really hard, and I felt like you really learned about Luke, and I liked learning about him and his pain and stuff. It was very intriguing, and it was very empathetic, I feel like, you know. And Emmett was very like he was more fun, and I love that about Emmett. He was very fun, and he inspired me to reach for my dreams. You know, I love that in a book, and when you can have a character who just leaves a mark on your heart in a happy way too. You know, like Emmett, but Luke really was inspiring too, but in a different way, in a more like melancholy way. You know, and they both are just great characters. I loved how they were written in this book. So yeah, I mean, it's a very sweet romance. If you like gay rom coms or any just romance in general, you will love this, you know. And it's very inspiring and just a fun read, you know. I feel like it's like an easy summer day, you know. It's like it has a summer vibe too, you know. So it's the perfect read for summer coming up. It's just a really sweet book, and it has heart and emotion, and it's ultimately an inspiring story about being who you are and following your dreams always. And those books I feel like are always really, really important for us to have in life. They're just powerful. So yeah, definitely check out Little Bit Country. Like I said, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars. It's good, not my favorite book ever, but it's really fun, cute, and exciting and sweet. And what more can you ask for, especially if you're a romance fan like me? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.